The 10 most genius inventions. Use a few drink bottles. You can actually build a water heater. And the first invention. He's putting the fan right on his body. Let the cool breeze follow. It beats an air conditioner. This issue's curious compass. Let's go and appreciate those delicacies with everyone. Brilliant design. Click to subscribe. Let's go. Tenth meter automatic lift chair. By the way, there are chairs in every house, but you may not have seen this chair before. There is no electricity and no control button. As long as you sit on it, he will automatically transform from a square bench, become a back chair. So this is the world's first responsive seat. It was designed by a company in the UK. His name is Version Q. It looks like a very inconspicuous square box. But there is a secret. Inside the base there is a mechanical lift. When you sit down, under the action of gravity, the seat cushion will naturally fall. At the same time, the backrest will automatically rise. And when you get up and leave, after gravity disappears, lifting system recovery, the seat also changes back to the original square box. And the base is also equipped with 4 universal wheels. It's very easy to move anywhere. You can slide it even when you sit on it. In this way, he can be used for many purposes. You can receive it under the desktop when the meal is not in use. It is both beautiful and saves space. You can line them up. Become a sofa chair. Sitting and lying down are fine. It is worth mentioning that, by subverting traditional design, it's a self-deforming chair. Won many design awards. There are currently 3 models in total. You can also customize the size. How about it? Do you want to experience it? 9th place reflective umbrella. Dark rainy night. Traveling alone. Like a ninja in the dark. You can't see it. But have you ever considered, this is actually very dangerous. How can you let others see you in the rain? It's easy, just let the umbrella shine. This particular umbrella, double-layer fabric design. The outer fabric is made of reflective material. Can't tell the difference during the day, but traveling at night, it glows a little bit brightly. When there is a light source shining on the umbrella surface, brightness will instantly increase, and the more intense the light source, the brighter the reflected light. For pedestrians and cars, it's hard not to notice. With an umbrella like this, the safety of you and your family is absolutely guaranteed. But the other thing that was special about him was this. This particular material, it can also perform the magic in the rain that changes color in contact with water. And the color change is cyclical. As long as it dries, it can still change color in contact with water. Umbrellas that can vary. Let you even on rainy days. The mood is also beautiful. In addition to that, fully automatic one-click open and close design can also be operated with one hand in rainy weather. Open the umbrella and close it with a light press. Very sweet. This stylish and personalized nighttime reflective umbrella, it not only makes you safer at night, and make you the coolest person on a rainy night. Maybe it will become the focus of the audience as soon as it comes out. Also for safety. So this is not as cool as it looks. But the practicality goes beyond that. 8th place right angle stair handrail. The escalators we have seen, it's all straight lines from the bottom up. And for beauty, the escalator will also be as smooth as possible, although this is a common practice. But some people saw the irrationality. for some of the elderly, especially for people with limited hands and feet. Such an escalator, you can't actually let them go up and down the stairs. More labor saving. So how do we solve this problem? In fact, just a small change. Turn the escalator into a right angle shape like this. Problem solved. Now, don't underestimate this insignificant change. The benefits he brings are many. First, the elderly have an easier focus. Hold the stairs in the palm of your hand, arm pad on handle. Working together will be safer. In addition, go upstairs with a large courier during the tribulation. You can also put the weight directly next to it. Right-angled stairs on the side. No more bending over to rest on the steps. Pissed. And for pregnant women, up and down the stairs, you're probably not going to be able to see your feet. And with the help of right-angle escalators, it will be able to correspond to the steps under your feet one by one. With such a clear reference, pregnant women can go downstairs with confidence. Of course, in order to avoid damage caused by right-angled structures, each right-angled surface is rounded. Even if there is a bump, it doesn't hurt either. Room 7 burglar alarm. For friends who live alone, the most terrifying thing is that someone will break into the door, or thieves sneak in the middle of the night. And here comes the door blocker. But the traditional door stopper has its drawbacks. The bad guys are blocked. It can be destroyed through the crack of the door. Does that sound scary? Don't be afraid. Fortunately, someone has already plugged this loophole. Although he looks like a normal door blocker. But once hit by an external force, it will emit an alarm sound of 120 decibels. You know, that decibel is the sound of firecrackers. No matter how deep you sleep, will wake up suddenly. Of course, if you are afraid of inadvertent vibration, causing the news to disturb your good dreams, you can also customize your environment to adjust the corresponding sensitivity. And the door stopper is very worry-free to use. Turn on the switch before going to bed. Just put it under the door crack. It is understood that a 9-volt battery can stand by for an entire year. And at the bottom of the shutter, it is also matched with a special non-slip primer. Can withstand horizontal thrust of at least a few hundred catties. What is the concept of a few hundred catties? It is equivalent to 3 to 5 big men banging on the door together. Even if the door lock is broken, as long as there is a door stopper, the door can't be pried open. Unless the bad guys smash the whole door down. Don't look at his strength, but small. It doesn't take up space in the bag, whether staying at home or out in a hotel. Can be carried. Very convenient. 6th place, the sledgehammer that builds the road. A road construction site in the United States. Often you will see a metal hammer rolling back and forth. It's long, short, and shaped. Do you know what it is? This metal hammer device has thousands of forms. It was actually the world's first rechargeable roller, manufactured by an American construction machinery company. It has a 60-volt lithium battery in it. And that's what powers the whole machine. Unlike traditional road rollers, the principle of this roller, it achieves pressure by constantly rolling. Real road effect. Just a few workers. You can easily pave 10 kilometers of road every day. From the outside, it's a roller structure. The staff only needs to mix the cement, poured into the road ready to be paved. The leveler is close behind. Just roll it back and forth. The best thing about him is, the middle roller part can be disassembled. can change the shape at will, can complete operations from 0.9 meters to 6.7 meters. It can be run almost anywhere, except for the large water to the highway. He can be flexible and competent. And, of course, it's not fully automated. It has to be controlled manually. Or you'll be like a wild horse breaking free from a rope. Run around. But it's not that hard to control this machine. Designers have thought of everything in advance. They just push it forward. So small, smart and convenient machine. What do you think? Fifth place, fire extinguishing ball. When a fire breaks out suddenly, many elderly people and children cannot operate correctly. Heavy fire extinguisher. This situation is really worrying. Therefore, this device subverts the image of traditional fire extinguishers. It came into being. Its appearance is small, like an apple. And despite that, it's not big. Hidden technological power. But it can make a huge difference at a critical moment. It's incredibly simple to use. It's like throwing a baseball. Throw him precisely into the center of the fire source. Built-in sensing device. It will start the moment it is exposed to high temperature. Release highly effective fire extinguishing agent. These fire extinguishing agents can spread rapidly in seconds. It forms a protective membrane against oxygen. Effectively inhibit the spread of fire. Buy precious time to escape. And here's the neat thing. The shell of the fireball is made of biodegradable materials. Make sure that after the fire suppression mission is completed, no additional burden on the environment. In addition, it also has a built-in security lock mechanism. Prevent misoperation from causing accidents. Ensures the safety of daily storage. The advent of the fireball. None of them is a major breakthrough in the field of fire safety. Make firefighting operations more convenient and efficient. Even ordinary people who lack professional training. You can also become a fire hero in times of crisis. Fourth place, road lawnmower. Look at the neat weeds on both sides of the road. Have you ever wondered how you usually trim it? Did the workers pick it up bit by bit? Check out this machine below. You'll understand. This strange machine in front of me. There are 2 robotic arm studios on the front end. Press the start button. The arms that were originally tucked away will expand. Start to clear the weeds along the road one after the other. And here's the amazing thing. A sensing device is installed on the robotic arm. Can automatically identify all kinds of obstacles ahead once you touch the obstacle. It automatically scales. Go around the obstacles and continue mowing the lawn if you want to clean it up more thoroughly. You can also change the robotic arm into a disc shape. When sensing an obstacle, the disc will directly enclose the entire obstacle, and then do a little spin. Give him a clean shave. 360 degrees without dead ends. With this machine, the driver just drives. Leave the rest to the big arm. And except for the weeds, it can also clear bush. It's truly multi-purpose. Compared to traditional manual labor, his work efficiency has greatly improved. The faster the driver goes, the more he cleans. According to statistics, about an hour, he can clean up nearly 20 kilometers of weeds. Greatly relieves the pressure on sanitation workers. Kitchen utensils that can also be used by the third list of hands. For normal people, cooking in the kitchen is just a common thing. But disabled people want to cook in the kitchen, but it won't be easy for us. Extremely simple apple cutting. Peel oranges and cut vegetables. Toast. It's a challenge for them. If you don't believe me, let's try how painful it is to peel eggs with one hand. So someone designed kitchenware specifically for the disabled. With it they can be like normal people. Easily use various kitchen utensils to cook in the kitchen, such as cutting vegetables, foreskin, etc. As long as you are proficient, cooking will become very easy. This kitchen utensil looks like a plate. The difference is, and there's a lot of really weird boxes. Are you confused? I don't know how he used it. In fact, its secret lies in fixing. Designers measure. Will live often. See the size of the item, all concentrated on this plate, whether it's bread or fruit. You can find their location on it. Once you put it in, it won't move obediently. Then whether it is cutting or wrapping has become incredibly simple. In addition to fixing, it also comes with non-slip rubber for added stability, and many special props. For example, pipe openers of different diameters, a scraper that can change direction, can be easily grasped with one hand. Such a thoughtful design. Hurry up and introduce it to your friends who need it. No to water heater for beverage bottle holder. The most frequently used electrical appliances in winter, the water heater must be among the best. No water heater. I can't imagine taking a shower in winter. However, in some poverty-stricken areas, water heaters are out of reach, such as southern Brazil. So a local engineer ordered Pixie Trail. They're using old bottles. We created a solar water heater. Save money and be practical. Don't believe it. There are indeed night principle, and the solar water heater used in our home. Basically the same. When water is stored in a bottle, in direct sunlight, the bottle becomes a convex mirror. Concentrate the heat of the sun. Let the water heat up quickly. Production time. Remove the cap and outer packaging of the bottle first. Then at the bottom of the bottle, punch a hole with the bit of an electric drill. Then use PVC pipe to go through the middle. On a pipe, you need to wear about 7 or 8 pot bottles. Same method. 7 or 8 of these tubes are made. A homemade solar panel will do the trick. Same as the water heater. The more tubes it has, the better the hot water. The water output is also relatively higher, and he doesn't use 1 kilowatt. While providing convenience, it will not increase the local burden. So this baby that can both hot water and cost no money. Once it appears, received a warm welcome from the local residents. Make a water heater out of a plastic bottle, if it surprises you enough. And this is even more exaggerated. Put the fan on. It does sound bizarre. The first fan to wear. When summer comes, as the temperature slowly rises, dress up handsome and beautiful before going out. After half an hour, my face is full of oil and sweat. If there is it would be nice if the fan could grow on itself. This is not a fantasy. Someone actually made it. This looks like a vest. It's just a fan that you wear, and it moves around. He has 2 low-powered fans on his back. As soon as it opens, the whole person was enveloped by the backup wind. The large amount of circulating air accelerates cold wind convection. Instant run of all calories. Don't look at the wind of the fan. His noise is almost negligible. People who usually use it in the office and will not be noisy are embarrassed. And he is incredibly thin. Don't worry about wearing it. Bulging. Clothes are enough to cover it up. Controller on the side. You can control the wind power at any time as needed. The amazing thing is that the fan on the back is removable. Remove when not in use. Does not affect the use of the vest. And there's something more intimate. This vest also has many pockets. Water glass going out. Umbrellas are worn on the body. Whether it is a construction worker or a courier, with this vest fan, you don't have to bear the scorching sun anymore. Such a heat stroke artifact. Aren't you going to consider getting one? After watching the above video, do you really admire those geniuses? What about the designer's brain? So what other geniuses do you know? Welcome to the comment area to leave a message for interaction. If you like this video, you can subscribe to Hidden Curiosity Compass. The next issue will also bring you more exciting